If you've ever felt like you're not good enough, like you're not capable of achieving your dreams, then this story is for you. It will make you laugh, it will make you think, and it will leave you feeling hopeful and motivated. Once upon a time, there was a young monk named Sanju who lived in a small Buddhist monastery. Sanju was a kind and gentle soul, but he was also a bit of a klutz. He was always tripping over his own feet, knocking things over, and getting into all sorts of trouble. One day, Sanju was sweeping the courtyard of the monastery when he accidentally knocked over a vase of flowers. The vase shattered into 1,000 pieces, and Sanju was mortified. He quickly gathered up the pieces and rushed to the monastery's elder monk, Master Wu. "Master," Sanju said sheepishly, "I'm so sorry. I broke the vase of flowers." Master Wu smiled kindly. "It's okay, Sanju," he said. "Accidents happen." "But I'm so clumsy," Sanju said. "I'm always breaking things." "Everyone makes mistakes," Master Wu said. "The important thing is to learn from them." Sanju nodded. "I will, Master," he said. Sanju went back to sweeping the courtyard, but he couldn't help but feel discouraged. He was so clumsy. How could he ever be a good monk? Just then, a bird flew down from a tree and landed in front of Sanju. The bird was holding a small pebble in its beak. Sanju watched in amazement as the bird dropped the pebble at his feet. Sanju picked up the pebble and examined it closely. It was a beautiful, smooth pebble with a strange symbol carved into it. Sanju didn't know what the symbol meant, but he felt a sense of peace and tranquility as he held it in his hand. Sanju put the pebble in his pocket and went back to sweeping the courtyard. But as he swept, he couldn't stop thinking about the pebble. What did it mean? Why had the bird given it to him? Sanju decided to go to Master Wu and ask him about the pebble. "Master," Sanju said, "a bird gave me this pebble. It has a strange symbol carved into it. Do you know what it means?" Master Wu took the pebble from Sanju and examined it closely. "This is a very rare pebble," he said. "It's said that this pebble has the power to grant wishes." Sanju's eyes widened. "Really?" he asked. "Yes," Master Wu said. "But the pebble is only as powerful as your belief. If you believe in it, it can grant your wish, but if you don't believe in it, it's just a pebble." Sanju thought about this for a moment. He didn't know if he believed in the pebble's power, but he decided to give it a try. "I wish I wasn't so clumsy," Sanju said. Master Wu smiled. "Your wish is granted," he said. Sanju thanked Master Wu and went back to sweeping the courtyard. But as he swept, he noticed something strange. He wasn't tripping over his own feet anymore. He wasn't knocking things over. He was moving with grace and agility. Sanju looked down at the pebble in his pocket. He smiled. He knew that Master Wu was right. The pebble had granted his wish. From that day on, Sanju was no longer clumsy. He was a skilled and agile monk. He could walk on a tightrope without a net. He could juggle 3 flaming torches. He could even do backflips over burning hoops. Sanju's newfound skills made him a celebrity in the monastery. Everyone wanted to know how he had become so skilled. Sanju would always tell them the story of the pebble and the power of belief. One day, a group of monks from a neighboring monastery came to visit. The monks had heard about Sanju's skills and they wanted to see them for themselves. Sanju agreed to perform for the monks. He walked on the tightrope, juggled the flaming torches, and did backflips over the burning hoops. The monks were amazed. "How did you become so skilled?" one of the monks asked. Sanju told the monks the story of the pebble and the power of belief. "But we have the same pebble," one of the monks said. "But we're not as skilled as you are." Sanju smiled. "It's not the pebble that makes you skilled," he said. "It's your belief in the pebble. If you truly believe in the pebble's power, it can grant your wish." The monks from the neighboring monastery were intrigued. They had the same pebble as Sanju, but they had never been able to make it work. They decided to try again, with Sanju's help. Sanju sat down with the monks and taught them how to focus their minds and believe in the pebble's power. The monks practiced for hours, and eventually they were able to do the same things as Sanju. They could walk on the tightrope, juggle the flaming torches, and do backflips over the burning hoops. The monks were overjoyed. They thanked Sanju for his help, and they returned to their monastery, where they taught their fellow monks the power of belief. Soon, monks from all over the country were coming to Sanju to learn how to use the pebble's power. Sanju was happy to teach them, and he encouraged them to use their newfound skills to help others. One day, a poor farmer came to Sanju. The farmer was struggling to feed his family, and he asked Sanju for help. Sanju gave the farmer the pebble and taught him how to use its power. The farmer went home and used the pebble to wish for a good harvest. The farmer's wish was granted. He had the best harvest of his life. He was able to feed his family and even sell some of his crops for a profit. The farmer was so grateful to Sanju. He told everyone in his village about the pebble and the power of belief. Soon, people from all over the country were coming to the village to see the farmer and learn how to use the pebble's power. Sanju was happy that he could help people with the pebble. He knew that the pebble was just a pebble, but he also knew that it could be a powerful tool for good. He encouraged everyone to use the pebble's power to help others and make the world a better place. One day, a group of bandits came to the village. The bandits were ruthless, and they terrorized the villagers. The villagers were afraid. They didn't know what to do. Sanju knew that he had to do something. He gathered the villagers together and told them about the pebble and the power of belief. "We can use the pebble's power to defeat the bandits," Sanju said, "but we have to believe in the pebble's power." The villagers agreed to try. They all closed their eyes and focused their minds on the pebble. They believed in the pebble's power to protect them from the bandits. The bandits attacked the village, but the villagers were ready for them. They used the pebble's power to create a magical barrier around the village. The bandits couldn't get through the barrier. The bandits were defeated. They fled the village and never came back. The villagers were overjoyed. They thanked Sanju for saving them. Sanju told them that they had saved themselves. They had defeated the bandits with the power of their belief. Sanju continued to teach people about the pebble and the power of belief. He traveled all over the country, helping people to solve their problems and make the world a better place. Sanju knew that the pebble was just a pebble, but he also knew that it could be a powerful tool for good. He encouraged everyone to use the pebble's power to help others and make the world a better place. One day, a young monk came to Sanju and said, "Master, I wish I could fly." Sanju smiled and said, "Your wish is granted." The young monk closed his eyes and jumped off the cliff. He fell to the ground with a thud. The young monk got up and brushed himself off. "Master," he said, "I thought you said you would grant my wish." "I did," Sanju said. "I granted your wish to fly, but I didn't grant your wish to land safely." The young monk laughed and said, "I guess I should have thought that through." The story of Sanju and the pebble is a reminder that we all have the power to create our own reality. It's a story about the power of belief. Sanju believed in the pebble's power, and it granted his wish. He became a skilled and agile monk, and he used his skills to help others. We all have the same power as Sanju. We can all create our own reality through the power of belief. If you want to achieve something in life, you have to believe that it's possible. You have to focus your mind on your goal and believe that you can achieve it. If you have a dream, don't give up on it. Believe in yourself and believe in your dream. The power of belief will help you to achieve anything you set your mind to. Before I give you some tips, please like and subscribe to my channel for more inspiring and uplifting content. Here are some tips for using the power of belief to achieve your goals. Be specific about what you want. The more specific you are, the easier it will be to focus your mind on your goal. Write down your goal. Writing down your goal will help you to clarify it and make it more real. Create a vision board. A vision board is a visual representation of your goals. It can help you to stay focused and motivated. Affirm your goal. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself to reinforce your belief in your ability to achieve your goal. Visualize yourself achieving your goal. Take some time each day to visualize yourself achieving your goal. See yourself crossing the finish line or receiving your award. Take action. Belief is important, but it's not enough. You also need to take action towards your goal. Break down your goal into smaller steps and start working towards it today. Remember, the power of belief is limitless. You can achieve anything you set your mind to as long as you believe in yourself and believe in your dream.